Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to be playing on the new Minecraft snapshot because I've been waiting for copper tools for so long. As you can see, this is yet another version of Windows. This is not Atlas OS anymore. I was having issues with Atlas OS. Who would have thought? Anyways, this is a base version of Windows. God knows my CPU does not like this because for some reason it is super CPU intensive. Anyways, as you can see, on the left, I bought Vintage Story. There's going to be a stream coming up for that. I'm still getting used to the ropes, and I still play like a baby with baby settings. Anyways, uh, everybody tell me how the sound sounds and all that after the video's over, because nobody really watches the live stream live. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Yes, we are going to be testing out a resource pack because, um, never mind, it is here. I'm gonna be doing 64x. Oh no, never mind, we won't be because that's only for Bedrock Edition. Yay. Um oh well. It was worth a shot. I mean, we're going to be using the official Minecraft launcher. I know. I know. No complaining though. Um we're doing the snapshot, more updates. I have a world already. We're just going to be continuing in that world because I don't feel like making a new world every time I play, honestly. We're going to be turning down the audio all the way because what the hell is music frequency? Oh my god, that is so cool. What? When did they add that? I only listen to music while playing single player by myself. Um, done. I shouldn't have done that. I hate how it seems to load a little bit faster though. I already have like a backup. They changed the world loading thing. As you can see, I'm using an RX 6600. Yes, okay, here is the copper sword. And I have a copper chest plate. I came over here just to mine copper, and that's got to be the first time I've ever done that. And I literally have iron in my inventory, so I have no idea why I did that. I just kind of wanted to see what it looked like a little bit. But for a while, I'm going to be using my leather boots because I'm in like a snowy area, and I don't feel like, Actually, let's just go over there and mine that iron over there. But yeah, I'm in a snowy area, and I do not feel like, Is that ambient water sounds? When did they add ambient water sounds? What the hell? I'm wearing... Okay. Holy cow, that is so loud. Yeah, we can go ahead and put like a smoker down. Some food would be nice. I already have a shield. I guess we could get some iron pants or something. Oh, I mean an iron pickaxe too. We still got a little bit. They changed the clouds a while back. I don't really notice too much of a difference, to be completely honest with you. Is the red dye texture changed? I hear like a huffy puffy sound, but I have no clue what it is. Is it the smoker? I don't know what it is. It's gotta be the smoker. Let's place down our disgusting brown bed on top of the smoker. I wish they would add a day counter on Java. That would make me very happy. Okay. Sure. Okay. I don't know if this is just in the new update, but I feel like they got rid of some important information in like the name of dumbing it down a little bit so it doesn't take up your whole screen. Okay, I see RAM. They changed the RAM to be on the left side of the screen. I'm not sure where I don't even think you get to see your GPU usage anymore. I have no clue where that is. I don't know. Wait a second. What? No, 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 please, please, please. Do they not have like the day? Or eat your pet rock? Okay. Okay, bro. Oh my god, you can have them up all the time. Oh my god, I like it. I don't know if it's gonna be permanent. I didn't know that was a thing. Those cooked fast. Why am I cooking chicken in there? I'm cooking it in the furnace instead. Okay, whatever. I'm getting ready to get packed up and move because, like, I need to start building. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. I want to see how the copper sword. It's got to be just a. I don't care about that. It's got to be just a. It has the same like stats as the stone sword, like 5 attack damage, 1.6 attack speed. But it's got to have more durability. I don't really care that they added copper. I think it looks cool. Copper's just too common, so they had to like nerf it like a lot. Which, it makes sense. I don't know who would think that copper in Minecraft would be very strong since it's so common, but I mean, I don't see a point. I feel like people are still just going to skip straight through copper. And there's just a cherry tree just sitting there in the middle of a forest. Oh my goodness. I've been watching a lot of Flow State recently. I I might start kind of copying him a little bit in terms of like talking about other stuff during my streams, because that's a good way to keep me talking, because my streams are probably boring as hell. Um, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is like how hard it is to get jobs. Personally, I get stressed out way too easily, right? I do not want to work at fast food. I could work retail, I could work like anywhere else. I just do not want to work fast food. But as I'm 17 at the moment. As a 17-year-old, it feels like fast food is my only option. I have a job lined up for me for whenever I turn 18, but I honestly like, I would like something to do to make money in the meantime. You know what I'm saying? But so I've been like sending out applications to work at somewhere like Walmart or Ingles or something like that. Even Dollar General, And nobody has even had like the courtesy to like respond and say that they didn't want to hire me. Like every week I've sent like one application in for like the past 3 months and I haven't gotten anything back. And I feel like unemployment rates are down, so it should be more easier to get a job, but it's just not. And all my friends have jobs, so it's kind of weird sitting back and watching them move on in life and make money and stuff while I'm just like feels like I'm doing nothing. I'm not contributing anything, which sucks, but it's just the way it is. As I said, I have a job lined up. It's just, what I'm gonna do in the meantime. Everybody always builds in the plains biome, but I don't really want to because it's so overused, oversaturated and stuff. The job I have lined up is going to be working as like an auto mechanic. So that's going to be pretty fun. As somebody that's interested in like mechanics and how stuff works, um, you know, I'm pretty excited. Um, I'm a big fan of both working on computers and cars. I think a lot of yeah, right here is the perfect. No, 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 right over there. What the hell was that? I hate the new dog sounds. It sounds like something is dying. I don't like it. Anyway. Yeah, I'm super excited. I am going to be doing another computer build. You may be wondering, Troy, why do you have like an RX 6600 in your computer? And you used to have like a 4070 Super. Um, it's complicated. I sold the 4070 Super for whatever reason. I don't remember why. I think it was during my Linux phase, and I like really wanted to build an all AMD computer. So for some reason, I wanted to give my grandma like half of the money. So I sold the 4070 Super for like $450 and spent what, $220 on the RX 6600. I need to like build a chest. So now I have an RX 6600, but I also have a different graphics card. I have an ARC A770, but I just remembered I had the RX 6600 and I wanted to see because everybody's always talking about how shit AMD drivers are, so I just like, is that actually true? No, it's not. They're actually just as good as Nvidia's. They're not any better, I guess, but I don't know why people talk about it like it's crashing all the time. I've had my computer running for like 2 weeks straight. I haven't had any, not, well, not 2 weeks straight, more like a week straight after I did the factory reset. But like, I have not had any issues with the drivers or my computer crashing. It's a little underpowered compared to like my old 3060, but honestly, I adore it. And it still has a use because it only draws 120 to 130 watts of power. So like, its power consumption is super lightweight. So like, you could use this. I'm sure you could use this with a 500-watt power supply, as long as you're not using like a super powerful CPU. Personally, I have a 600-watt power supply, and this is a uh, HP Omen pre-built PC that my grandpa bought me before he died, with some custom parts in it. It came with the 3060 with the 12 gigs of VRAM, but I gave that to my best friend. Um, the only downside to the computer right now is it only has 16 gigs of RAM. That was quick. They added like rain pelting sounds. I like to think that I'm both an AMD guy and an Intel guy. I don't like Intel. I have a natural hatred towards like bigger companies that I've like I know AMD is like a big company, but it feels like Nvidia just has a monopoly on everything. Everybody just gets Nvidia, and I feel like they're overpriced to performance. I mean, sure, I like DLSS, and I love the fact that it allows cheaper graphics cards to be, you know, like you can use cheaper graphics cards like a 5060 and still get good performance. Even with my 3060, I could get up to like 100 FPS on Cyberpunk. Of course, that's with like medium settings, but hey. Except the sad part is like the GTX 1080 Ti that came out like a really long time ago. Probably like 12 years ago or something, is still just as powerful as the 3060, and probably the 5050. And in my personal opinion, the 5050 is not actually a bad card. I've seen tests of it. It's not bad. The price is eh. Like if you can find it for 200 or like $170, I've seen them for that price at some places, or people that just regret buying them and are trying to sell them for as much as they can. But yeah, if you can find them for like $50 to $70 less than MSRP, sure, go for it. Absolutely go for it. They draw minimal power. I'm pretty sure their power draw is at around like 130 to 150. I haven't looked into it, so I'm not. Please don't quote me on that. But I mean, it. If I'm remembering correctly, it's like almost as powerful as a 3060. It could be as powerful as a 3060, but with like less of the power draw. Because 3060's power draw was 170. I'm getting into power draw because I did some research into how much electricity computers can use up if you just leave them on. And I was like, oh my god, this is insane. So now I like really respect companies that optimize their cards. Yeah, and AMD has always been like an underdog to me. And I'm very happy with their new cards. Except the 9070 XT is just a tad bit overpriced, in my opinion. It gets decent performance though, so I'm not really complaining. But then again, I mean, even like the 5060 is like the only slightly budget option we have here. I feel like most gamers are going to be like going for the 60 series. And I feel like that's the same for pre-builts too. I don't see much pre-builts under like 1500 with like even a 5070. I don't see it. I feel like the most I would see would be like a 3060 Ti or something. There we go. That looks pretty good. Playing Minecraft is a nice change of pace from grinding in Vintage Story, honestly. But Vintage Story has its own charm. You'll see later. I play with like uh easy settings, which I want to get into that. Actually, I'll just talk about that now. The idea that you need to play on hard mode to feel satisfied with accomplishing something makes me pissed off. I'm just gonna be honest. Um, Personally, playing on hard difficulty makes it hard, right? That makes me mad. I would prefer like video games stay something I like to do and not change to something I dislike doing. So I don't want my video games to make me mad. Um, so I don't know why I made so much slabs. Yeah, I don't want video games to make me mad, so I play on easy mode most of the time. First of all, I find it being more fun, first off. The fact that your character is overpowered makes me happy, and the fact that you can play without like having to grind every single day for like 3 weeks straight to get anywhere also makes me pretty relatively happy. Now, the option's there for a reason. In Vintage Story, I think they realize people don't like the fact that a lot of things are hostile and they spawn a lot, like wolves and bears. I personally made them like neutral, so they don't care unless you attack them. Um, I also made it so that the hostile mobs don't spawn, like the lore mobs. Uh, well, I view it more as just a generic survival game, and that's how I want to play it. I don't want there to be like a story. I like the game the way it is. I'm more into it for the napping feature is super cool. Like how you craft stuff like that is super cool. And like the idea of making pottery and stuff. Oh my god, it's just so different. Now, you can tell like by playing Vintage Story like, hey, this is this feels like modded Minecraft. And that's because the people that made it originally made I think they made mod packs for Minecraft, right? Or mods, I don't remember. And then they were like, the engine can't do what we want it to do. We're like trying to do something super different. So they just made their own game. I don't remember how long it's been out for now, or if it's like even in an actual stage of development. I mean, like if it's out yet per se, or if it's still in like beta or alpha. But man, it's so good. It's not as optimized as I was like, but it does look a lot better than Minecraft. Like looking at it on like a YouTube video, you can't really tell, but it looks a lot better than Minecraft. It has like God rays too, and an insane view distance compared to Minecraft because it's not using. I don't think it's like using a chunk system. I don't know what I suck at building houses, so I think I'm gonna do the bottom row with cobblestone. Let's just build like a little quarry here. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not gonna use my iron yet. I don't really have a need to. I just keep using stone. Where's the thing I... There. But yeah, honestly, just let people play the way they want. You know? Don't force people to play on a harder difficulty. You can still have fun with a game on an easy difficulty. And if you're not good at a game, that's okay. As long as the game is still fun to you. If it's a game, like, that is designed to be hard, don't buy it if you don't think you're going to be good at it. Trust me, it'll just save you some money. Just play a game where you don't really need skill. Like buy Stardew Valley or something. Um don't be afraid to check out like calmer games. You'll find that they're actually really fun and they have a lot of time put into them. Actually, I might go for copper tools. Like a copper pick. Let's just put a crafting table down here. There are some game. The reason I say that, it sounds bad, but there are some games that are just made so that if you don't have enough skill, you just can't beat the game. Like I'm pretty sure even on like Cuphead or something, like the lower difficulty is still extremely difficult for people like me. And I mean, sure, skill issue, but that's just not the type of thing I'm good at. I don't really have good reflexes, any of that. I just, you know, I'm probably gonna make some torches too, because I'm gonna need quite a bit of cobblestone. One thing about Vintage Story though is every little thing has a purpose, so it's really easy to make your house decorated but also functional at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, you can prop your if you like press shift, control, and then right click, you can prop your tools like up against a wall. And that's like decoration to me. Like if you progress to copper tools in that game, you can still just leave your other tools around like if you need them. There's a little bit it doesn't feel very renewable. Food is like very scarce, hard to get, and your hunger drops like really fast. Um, there's a couple gripes I have with the game, but I'm sure like more settings is gonna make it better. Like if they had like a mm, almost peaceful, like a peaceful mode, that'd be cool. Yeah, let's see how long this lasts, like if it's any better. I keep forgetting where the hole is. It's a little faster. I don't think it's as fast as iron, but it is faster. Yeah, actually it's like quite a bit faster. Oh wait, did they change the lighting? This feels like colored. They might have actually. I remember somebody talking about that. I didn't realize they did it in Java Edition though. Like colored lighting. It's another thing I like about Vintage Story is the colored lighting. Very ambient. I like it. Let's mine some of this. I think it's called diorite, right? Right. Yeah. Yeah, because the copper goes so fast, the durability goes down way faster. We can make a stone cutter and like make this better looking, like polish it, whatever. Use it as another decoratory block, I suppose. Now, you know, I'll talk about this. I don't remember her name. It's like, I'm not even gonna guess. She made a video, or what's it called? I really want to like mention her channel name. It's a relatively big channel, but she made this video as to why she builds like, blocky houses like there used to be or whatever, and she doesn't build really nice houses. And I really like enjoyed the sentiment in that video that you don't really have to be good at building to have fun or be good at the game. I know there's a ton of people. It's more like imagination. I'm okay with building if I have something to base it off of, but I think I'm gonna make a stone cutter and make this like I'm not sure. I'm actually just probably gonna do like a normal floor. I gotta use all these slabs, so I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, but I like the sentiment that she had in that video. That you, that, and her builds have like their own type of charm too. It's very nice. Um, I must be horrible at multitasking because I cannot like talk and build at the same time. But yeah, her builds have their own kind of like nice vibe to them that I really enjoy. And it's like I watched her video and I was like, man, that world looks kind of fun actually. A lot of like hardcore YouTubers, like they build the perfect starter home, and then the second episode they build like an iron farm and something like that. And it's like, I just want to be different. Not just that, but I want my world to have character. I don't want it to like look all pretty. I just want it to like be like, hey, I remember when I built this, or this looks nice for not using a tutorial or a schematic or something. I suppose I can make a door. I cannot make a door. And then our third layer can be stone brick. I'm thinking we can build like a little garden. Another achievement. A seedy place. That doesn't look terrible. We'll put like why is there still leaves here? Oh, it's because it's touching wood. That makes sense. And then we're gonna do some glass next, make some glass panes. I have an idea. We could build some trapdoors and build some stairs. That way we could do a little something like this. Wait, no, I have an idea. Yeah, actually, I kind of like it. I dig it. I dig it. Beautiful. And then I'm sure we can put like more stairs too. What? I thought you could place it on grass. Since when could you not do that? Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah, I stopped playing for a second. Hold on. No, actually, I kind of like the views. I would like to see that. And this dirt block is messing up my OCD. Honestly, it doesn't look terrible. I was expecting it to look worse than this. The inside needs some work, but other than that, we're all good, kinda. I mean, pretty much. I might go ahead and make some mud too, actually. I might make the front porch out of mud. Hold on. We're gonna need 6 to make like the bare minimum amount of panes, which would be 16. I wish Minecraft would implement something like the mod Mouse Tweaks does, to be honest. We also need some kind of wood or fuel farm. I think I got some bamboo. I think bamboo works as fuel too, because it grows so fast. But I'm gonna need some redstone, I believe. Oh, actually, no. You can just cut it down, can't you? I'll go ahead and start growing that. Where to grow? Let's clear out this area here. Alright, we got some bamboo. There's also some pretty sweet bamboo blocks you can make. I know you can hear me like sometimes whenever I try to breathe, you can hear me sucking my snot. I don't know why I mentioned that. I am sorry about that. I have cystic fibrosis though, so that should be an excuse. And that was my last. Okay. What? Oh, right. What? Does it not connect to... What? That's weird. I thought it connected. Honestly, I don't hate the look. Honestly, I'm gonna build some more stairs. Wooden stairs. Because I have an idea. This should be enough, I think. Boo. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. and then I can put barrels. I can make barrels. I can put barrels up there and have like infinite storage. It's such a smart idea. Hmm. I like it. I like it. I can actually use some of these birch trees to do it too. No! It doesn't even tell you what day it is. That makes me kind of sad. This is gonna mess with me. $13 barrels. Oh my god, it's already growing back. We need to get more barrels. We need to get some of this too, because I want to make some trapdoors to put on the side of that one barrel. Because it looks so out of place right now. We got 9 more barrels. Alright, let's go ahead and get some dirt. Because I'm going to start making the front porch now. We need more sand. We need 3 pieces of sand. So let's go ahead and start doing that. Holy shit, that goes fast. They grow pretty fast though too. I'm pretty sure by the time these goes out, we'll have like replacement. Okay, and that gives us 3. So we need packed mud, it seems. So if we make packed mud, then we get mud bricks, which is probably what I want to do. So 4 to 4, it's 1 to 1. Let's get our bucket back. Alright. Where's my bone meal? My bone meal. My bone meal. It looks so yummy. Okay, now we wait for all of that to grow. This is about to be a pretty big bamboo farm. Hmm. I'm trying to decide, like, what I'm gonna do for the second floor and the basement. I'm sure the basement's gonna go down, like, right here. I suppose we can go ahead and start working on that. We'll see what we can do with the diorite here. We'll probably use this for the floor, and we'll turn, like, half of this into stairs. And we can use this as, like, the siding, just basic cobblestone. I'm gonna do one more step down, and then directly onto the floor. I'm gonna have to make some torches. Hmm. Are we out of diorite? Oh boy. Time to get more diorite. Actually, probably we'll need more. There's some coal. The hell was that? Oh, I was like, what was that? It was just the sound of the bricks. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do the roof on the front porch. I'm thinking I'm gonna do like campfires up here, but then I want to do like a clay brick wall or like border thing that goes up a couple and then like has one block out supports going this way and that way underneath the campfires that are put out. I'm thinking that'll work. So I can go ahead and I need sticks, logs, and coal slash charcoal. So I should just be able to go and chop down random trees, and then we'll be good to go. Depending on how fast I can do this, we'll do this before all the wheat grows. And it doesn't matter what kind of log it is either, so... I don't know what that sound was. It's loud as hell, what the hell? I'm gonna need coal. Do you have to be on top? I'm gonna build one um, blast furnace for the basement. Just a blast furnace seems like something I'd imagine in a basement. What? Oh, it's smooth stone. Not that bright. probably take this sand out, make that better looking. Right in the wall. Absolutely beautiful. Honestly, it feels right. Alright, well, I'll probably stop streaming and I'll do some work in the world alone, like off camera, and we'll see how it goes. It'll probably be at least a couple days before I stream again, because, yeah, I got some stuff to do tomorrow. So, I hope you all have a great day. I hope you all liked while I was talking before I stopped talking for like half the stream. And, yeah. If you like the video, like it. If you don't, dislike it. If you want to comment, say something stupid, say something stupid. Alright, bye.